I wasn't recording right now, like I definitely am running that back. Like when this episode drops, I'm gonna rewind back to the beginning again. That was fire. Catching up with Chrissy. Come catch a vibe. Catching up with Chrissy. Catching up. Unlimited passion is what's attracting us. Pull up a seat at the table, come unpack with us. Love and ear and open mind is all I'm asking for. And we learning from each other, it's transactional. Cause knowledge is power and I'm trying to have it all. And give it back, habitual patterns and traditions, yeah we healing that. Empowering everyone around me, yeah I'm into that. So come catch a vibe with me. Come catch a vibe with me. Come catch a vibe with me. We catching up with Chrissy. Hey. What's up, family? And welcome to Catching Up with your host, Chrissy. We here. We in the building. We live. What up? I'm truly grateful that you guys took the time to tap in, tune in, and come catch a vibe. And I'm even more excited that you guys are going to walk beside me on my journey to more knowledge, growth, and unlimited passions. That's what this space is about. That's what this space is for. Yeah. And I was truly fiending for you guys to hear the theme song. I'm super excited that I finally have an episode out so that you guys can hear the theme song. Not only because it's written by me and not only because it's fire, because it is, but I was really excited because through a passion, I was able to put together for this space a minute song of everything this show is about and what we represent. So I'm going to dive deeper into it just so you guys can know what to expect in future episodes and when and where to catch me. So let's get right into it. We catching up with Chrissy. So what is catching up? So catching up is an acronym. Well, UP is an acronym for unlimited passions. And by passion, I mean a strong feeling, a strong love for something. And growing up, I kind of feel like I was taught, or at least trained myself to think that you have to find a passion or find something you're interested in and stick to that one thing. Master it and you'll be successful. That's what I feel like I was taught. And I drove myself crazy with that dominant thought pattern because I felt a sense of unfulfillment when I didn't make it. One of the first discoveries of a passion I had was rapping. And it was I'm not making music enough. I'll never make it, But really, I just found myself becoming interested in other things as well. And I feel like we're not limited to just one passion. It's okay to have many different interests and love for things. And I feel like creating this space, gives me the opportunity to implement each and every one of my passions and to also bring guests into the show to share their own passions. I have amazing friends. I have an amazing number of people that I can think of that, we have similar interests and we have similar goals, but behind that individual is a different story, a different experience, and multiple passions. I know a few people who are in career positions right now that have a side hustle, a business, or they're engaged in an organization that serve a different purpose with a different passion. And that's okay. And that's actually just what makes it much more exciting for me to connect with other people, to learn, to grow, to unpack, and just share different ways of thinking. And that's what I love. It's all about empowering and uplifting each other in our community. We don't have a safe space. They don't make safe spaces for us. So that's what catching up is about, man. And all I really ask for from you is just a loving ear and an open mind. And you'll definitely receive the same from me. As I heal, as I unpack. And a part of what heal means, and Iyanla Van Zandt, that is Auntie. I love her. And what she shared is that HEAL is an acronym for Hear Everything as Love. That's when you know you've healed. So when you could sit with something, you can hear something, And just receive it with love, knowing that it's not personal and understanding that people are just in a different journey and on a different path than you. And people are only going to share to the extent of information that they have and they know. We catching up with Chrissy. So I have a degree in social work, right? Well, actually I have 2 degrees in social work, but that's for a different episode and a different time. So in school, like, you know, when you're doing like a program evaluation or some type of research proposal for like a nonprofit organization or whatnot, like you need to be very specific with your target audience, right? So I was stressing myself out and being so fixated on finding a specific audience because like I was mentioning, like in school, you really have to be like young adults, age 18 through 24, that's battling with mental illness, and senior citizens 67 to 83 that need caregiving support, or like you got to be very specific. And I drove myself crazy, and then it was like, okay, Christine, you're not in school. You're not writing a paper. Get that out your head. So yeah, this is genuinely a safe space for those who need a safe space to unpack, heal, learn, and grow. Period. There's people who are 33. I don't know why I just came up with that number, but there's people who's like 30 plus who are in the same shoes as me right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. And then there's people who are 18 that I could sit and learn from. I'm the oldest of 6 siblings, and I learn from my siblings every single day. They probably don't know that, but I learn from them every time I interact with them. Why? Because they're in a different generation. They have different experiences. They have different lifestyles. We weren't raised in the same household, so the way that they think and approach things are different than me. And I'm not saying every way is right, but that's exactly what the space is for. That's exactly what it means to connect with people. You share your ways of thinking, and it kind of gives you like the opportunity to kind of alter your ways of thinking, or like implementing change in certain areas that you see fit. And then hoping that it is transactional, where it works the same for them. Maybe they can change their approach in a certain area. And I really think it's just it's so beautiful to connect with people in real time. Like I love reading. I love listening to audiobooks, as long as it's read by the author. but on a serious note, that's all good and that's all like it's cool, but it's just something that hits different with having real life, genuine interactions with people, getting real answers in real time, and being able to ask the questions that you need to. So that's what this is, and that's literally the ultimate goal of this show, is to walk with me on my journey, because it can unconsciously heal you through yours. And for me, that's the ultimate reward. Giving back, being transparent, and making an impact. So thank you guys for tuning in with me. Thank you guys for catching up with your girl. If you want to hear more, be sure to subscribe so you could get that ding, ding, ding whenever an episode drops, whether it be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Play. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at catchin_up_Chrissy. That's CATCHINUP_CHRISSY. I love you, and I'm so excited for you to join me on my journey of knowledge, growth, and unlimited passions. Take care.